James Dupree, and I've been a working and practicing artist as long as I can remember. I wanted to be an artist as early as second grade, and been fortunate enough to get an education here in Philadelphia and around the country, where I have a bachelor's and a master's degree, and currently teaching at University of the Arts and Fleischer Art Memorial. With my education, it afforded me to receive residencies and grants and have art-related work where I, even at one time, was the artistic director here at Brandywine in the 80s. And as a result of that, I was fortunate enough to do a number of residencies here at Brandywine, which as a result, I think I've done now maybe 4 or 5 pieces here at Brandywine. And the one piece behind me, Triangular Wheeze, is a representation from my earlier works. This particular piece was a 4-panel piece, and at the time I was here at Brandywine, I wanted to do a large piece and also a piece that had multiples that could change depending on its arrangement, from seemingly being a figurative piece or a abstracted piece, basically geometric abstractions, which I was trying to combine figurative elements with geometric elements in one piece at that time. I've since done a number of pieces here at Brandywine, and I basically work in series, and working in a body or a series has afforded me and allowed me to move from one transition to the next. So the last body of work I've done, which I've been working on for the last 6 years, actually started here at Brandywine in a print called Stolen Dreams and Forbidden Fruit. That body of work really extended itself from that print to mixed media pieces, large monoprints, collagraphs, paintings, and then the series went from being socially, politically motivated to all the way to representational forms. Realistic rendered fruit suspended from a rope or a string, which became Stolen Dreams, Forbidden Fruit, Strange Fruit, after the Billie Holiday song. The Triangular Wheeze piece is actually the nickname I have for my wife. I call my wife Wheezy from the Jeffersons. I know that may not be funny now, but it was funny at the time, and here it is 30 years later, and I'm still calling her Wheezy. So actually the piece is about my wife and how wonderful and colorful and intelligent that she is. I thought the piece in itself, working 64 different ways in the 4-panel piece, would afford itself to the corporate market and a number of markets. And actually that has happened. So we've been real fortunate with that piece. And I'm still taking pieces from the run-up sheets I had, making collages out of it to this very day. As it related to scale, I wanted to try to create a piece that was multifaceted. In the 4-panel piece, there were only a small number of artists that had produced at that particular time works of that scale. I believe Martha Jackson Jarvis had a large piece at that time. We did a piece with Kenneth Nolan that was a large 2-panel piece which was vertical, but there were very few artists that had done 4-panel pieces or 4 sheets mirrored image that were run up in the press. That allowed me to have this large scale piece that also could be broken down both vertically and horizontally. And I hadn't thought about it at the time, but really, and which is a factor in my work right now, really had no top or bottom. So that piece in its multiples afforded the collector to exhibit that work in a number of different ways. And as a breakdown, we figured out how to actually create in the series 4 separate pieces. We had a 4-panel piece, we had a gold piece, we had a violet piece, and a 2-panel silver piece. So it was actually 4 variations on that theme. of the work that came out of that outer triangular waste. So it was pretty exciting at the time.